Hi, this is Scott. Welcome back to another Hollinger Team video blog. This is our third quarter market report for our waterfront sales in the Flathead Valley. Let's get right to it. This Flathead Lake has seen a pretty good uptick in the number of sales in the third quarter here. We're at 21 sales compared with 17 a year ago, so that's up quite a bit. The other interesting thing is this second quarter of this year we were at 7 sales, and so that's gone up dramatically, like a 200% increase in a quarterly sales for this year on Flathead Lake. Some very high sales that have gone on in this quarter on the lake, 3 of them over $10 million. The market is somewhat limited in what's for sale. There's only 39 properties for sale on the lake, and of those 74%, or basically 30 of those 39, are priced over $2 million. So somewhat limited in selection in what we might call the affordable price range, but certainly good numbers as far as the number of transactions go on the lake. On the condo side, there's been 13 sales this quarter so far this year compared with 15 last year, so lagging a little bit behind the second quarter report of the year. So it's up about the same pace, about roughly 4 to 5 a quarter on condominiums. So no staggering change there. Probably the main thing is just lack of selection. On Flathead Lake land sales, we've had 5 sales this year compared to 6 the previous year. So really not a huge change in the overall pace, but if we look at what it was the second quarter of this year, we only had 2 transactions, and now we're up to 5. So basically another example of about a 200% increase in the number of transactions on land, which I think is all really kind of good news. If we go to all the other lakes, we have quite a little bit more selection available, active listings for sale on the lake, and we have quite a few more transactions sold so far this year. We've got 23 other lake sales so far this year. That compares with 19 the year before, and it's 10 more than sales than we had reported the second quarter this year. So we jumped up basically 100% on the number of waterfront sales on all of the other lakes there. So good news on waterfront sales. It's going to stay probably about at that pace because there's just so little for sale. On the Flathead Lake County overall report, pretty steady numbers there, but kind of interesting. We had a slow spring, and I guess the best illustration is the residential sales at the second quarter of this year was 621 home sales, and now we're at 1,100. So really, we did as much in the third quarter as was done in the first 2 quarters of the year. So that's a good sign. No real super change in the vacant land sales at all. But the condos jumped quite a bit too. They went from 129 sales in the second quarter. So again, almost 100% jump in the second quarter for condominiums. So hopefully that was a refreshing good news of what's been happening in the real estate here in the Flathead Valley. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. Thank you very much for viewing. Please make this one of your regular saved searches and pass this on to your friends.